Hello everyone, this is Misha Houston, and I'm here to do my analysis of Alayne I, the sample chapter which was released for the Winds of Winter. This video is called Sansa and the Dangers of Winds, Danger number 2. And the next danger that she may be facing in Winds of Winter is from the Mad Mouse, Sir Shadrich of Shady Glen. I recognized his name almost immediately. His name was nagging at me, and with a description like orange hair, pointed nose, a short, wiry man, how could he not stand out from the others? Now, I'm going to be reading passages from Alayne II, A Feast for Crows, Brienne I, A Feast for Crows, and Alayne I from the Winds of Winter. Alayne II, A Feast for Crows. Allow me to present Sir Byron, Sir Morgoth, and Sir Shadrich. Now, when I first read this for the very first time, my first and true reaction was, oh man, it's the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter has made it to the Vale of Arryn. So Sansa is definitely in some sort of trouble. Now, in Brienne I, A Feast for Crows, you get to see exactly who Shadrich is and what he wants. George R. R. Martin couldn't have made it any clearer. Brienne I, A Feast for Crows. Sir Shadrich laughed. Oh, I doubt that, but it may be that you and I share a quest. A lost little sister, is it? With blue eyes and auburn hair. He laughed again. You are not the only hunter in the woods. I seek for Sansa Stark as well. Brienne kept her face a mask to hide her dismay. Who is this Sansa Stark, and why do you seek her? I, for love of gold. Unlike your good Sir Creighton, I did fight upon the black water, but on the losing side. My ransom ruined me. You know who Varys is, I trust. The eunuch has offered a plump bag of gold for this girl you've never heard of. I am not a greedy man. If some oversized wench would help me find this naughty child, I would split the spider's coin with her. Now, Varys is looking for Sansa Stark for her suspected part in the murder of King Joffrey Baratheon. There may be others searching for Sansa, but the Mad Mouse has apparently stumbled directly into Sansa without even realizing it. Or maybe he has realized it. Because in Alayne I, The Winds of Winter, he bumps directly into her. Alayne I, The Winds of Winter. Alayne turned abruptly from the yard and bumped into a short, sharp-faced man with a brush of orange hair who had come up from behind her. His hand shot out and caught her arm before she could fall. My lady, my pardons if I took you unawares. The fault is mine. I did not see you standing there. We mice are quiet creatures. Sir Shadrich was so short that he might have been taken for a squire, but his face belonged to a much older man. She saw long leaves in the wrinkles at the corners of his mouth, old battles in the scar beneath his ear, and a hardness behind the eyes that no boy would ever have. This was a man grown. Even Randa overtopped him, though. Will you be seeking wings? The Royce girl said. A mouse with wings would be a silly sight. Perhaps you will try the melee instead, Alayne suggested. The melee was an afterthought, a sop for all the brothers, uncles, fathers, and friends who had accompanied the competitors to the gates of the moon to see them win their silver wings. But there would be prizes for the champions and chance to win ransoms. A good melee is all a hedge knight could hope for, unless he stumbles upon a bag of dragons. And that's not likely, is it, Alayne? This knight is hovering. He is hovering over Sansa. He even danced with her at the feast with all of the other knights. Her first partner, he was her first partner of the evening, but far from the last. Just as Peter had promised, the young knights flocked around her, vying for her favor. After Ben came Andrew Tollet, handsome Sir Byron, red-nosed Sir Morgoth, and Sir Shadrich the Mad Mouse. This knight is broke. He's hungry and he's thirsty for sure. And I have a feeling that he may already be suspicious of Sansa. I think he's suspicious already. He's hovering over her, just like I said, and he also danced with her. And even if he weren't a bounty hunter, he has no coin, and he has suffered big losses in his life. I believe he came to the Vale so he can start his life over again, to turn his losses into a victory. What better way to do that than to hand over King Joffrey's suspected killer over to the Queen, along with all of the accomplices and conspirators? Queen Cersei would be thankful for it, and he would receive a plump bag of dragons for his efforts. And even if that was not his true motive for being here, even if he were just a plain hedge knight looking for a safe haven, I want you to remember Brienne's words. Brienne I, A Feast for Crows. Hedge knights had an unsavory reputation. A hedge knight and a robber knight are two sides of the same sword. So, I think, if I had to guess, and this is just my prediction, maybe he would work with the Knights of the Three Sisters to smuggle her out of the Vale and to the Queen. He says he's not a greedy person, and he's willing to share the reward. So I'm thinking maybe he would work with the Knights of the Three Sisters to smuggle Sansa away from the Vale. So I think that he is definitely a dangerous person, and a person that Alayne and the readers should be watching out for. I certainly will be watching out for him once Winds of Winter comes out. Thank you so very much for watching my video, and thank you so much for the wonderful feedback that I got from my very first video. So, thank you so very much, and I will be back very soon with the next installment of my Alayne I Winds of Winter analysis. Enjoy your life as I do, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much.